small forward, Glenn Rice. At forward, Gus Williams. At the other guard position, Kobe Bryant. At the other forward position, Sean Kemp. At center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The head coach of the visiting team is Brad Stevens. Let's rejoin the Atlanta Hawks starting lineup. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 31, Reggie Miller. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 15, now World Peace. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 10, Orange Chief. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Bob Pettit. Man in the middle, 7 feet, number 13, Will Chamberlain. The head coach is Noah Holmes. This is the 18-year. Make some noise for your Atlanta Hawks.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. You look at Atlanta. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of, 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Yeah, getting the W in this second one would send a clear message about the dominance they expect to have in the matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Sean Kemp is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Williams. And there's Bryant, and it's Rice in at the 3 slot. Now here is World Peace. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Cheeks. Another shot. Here's Pettit. Great D that time from Kemp. Hawks on D, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
I think there has to be better communication. All 5 guys tied together, and what happened to them is what happens when you play lackluster defense.
Kobe against Miller. And Bryant kicks to Williams. Rice dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with the block. Outside World Peace. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Chamberlain a screen. Off the screen. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
On the wing, Kobe. Covered by Miller. Rice kicks to Kemp. Right side, Williams. The screen from Kemp. Pass to Bryant. Here's the 3. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. World Peace left side. Kicked his pocket. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The offensive rebound.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Bryant has the open look. Kobe can't get that one to fall. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Chamberlain, the pass to Pettit. the doors, already some interesting stories this year, and we've only just started. What's impressing you so far?
Well, I think, Kevin, we're always a little bit surprised for a couple of clubs that we had low expectations of. They've come out surprisingly strong, and conversely, a couple of favorites who are showing perhaps some unforeseen signs of weakness. Can they pull themselves back together? We'll see.
Now Abdul-Jabbar, after Meta World Peace's three-pointer that didn't go. And the shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the threes and the twos last season for the Hawks.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Celtics foul call. Glenn Rice. That's his first personal foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Cheeks. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. That doesn't go either for world peace. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Golden State.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. The Hawks, number one.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points. And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Williams dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Kobe for three, but they get it back. Second shot opportunity, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. The Hawks trail by 7. World peace, the pass to Pettit. Here's Cheeks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Need to get off a shot here. Chamberlain, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his second basket of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Kobe kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Chamberlain. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And checking out Boston, 2.5 games back.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Williams. Another shot, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Now, here is World Peace. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Bryant passes to Rice. He dishes it to Kemp. Celtics passing it around. Williams kicks to Kemp. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
Miller against Williams. Miller inside. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball, whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. Chamberlain down low. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Outside for George. Here's Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Hawks making a change here. Len's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Harper's checked in. Now, here's Marshall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Love. Scooped up. And it goes down 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Harper. Len grabs the board. Harper's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Westbrook against Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Atlanta, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the Hawks known for their equal opportunity drive and kick offensive style. But Greg, their three-point shooting percentage has cratered the last few seasons.
Yeah, and the way the league is going, that's something they'll have to fix. The free throw line, also an issue for this group. It's clear they're in search of more shooting.
Now, here's Marshall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Atlanta. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Westbrook. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Thomas, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Over Westbrook, and the basket by Thomas.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Great, David, thanks. There are some weapons they have to contain today, and Coach let his guys know it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of question as to what you have to do to be successful against this team. You've got to clamp down on D.
I think game prep is a little different when you're facing these guys. All the focus has got to be on slowing down their attack.
That shot a little beyond his normal range. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Thomas sets a screen for Marshall. Here's Harper. Sinks that one from the post. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Jackson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about... On the court for the Celtics, we've got J.R. Smith. Big can out there with D. Then it's Thomas. And it's Harper in at the two guard. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Smith. And Smith slams it home.
Listen, this guy is an impressive athlete. And what an impressive slam from J.R. Smith there.
Outside, George. Len up top. Webster covering. Kicks it to Love. Shot clock at 5. Over Marshall. Rebound by Webster.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Love.
A really great job by Kevin Love to run the floor, outworks the defense, able to finish in transition.
Thomas dishes to Harper. He feeds it to Marshall. Screen by Smith. Here's Harper. Over George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George. Doris, you respect the art of the assist. You always have. That's part of your DNA. In the NBA now, which guys, in your opinion, are the most fun to watch in terms of their playmaking ability?
Well, I'd be interested in your take on this, but you could make the case that it's a non-point guard who's the best pure passer in the NBA. When a guy like LeBron James is differentiating between teammates about how they want to make the catch. One guy wants the ball on the seams, one guy doesn't care, and LeBron James goes to try to fit the needs of those players. Kev, come on, how good is that?
Well, it's the best. And you know what? I think we're seeing, we talk about a positionless game, I think everybody's got that nice ability to pass the ball. I think they've even taken more to an art form where they take pride in the way they set up a teammate. The passing has never been better.
Agreed.
Cheeks checked in for the Hawks. And the Celtics making a change here. Outside, George. Thomas against Cheeks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Cheeks. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cheeks hits them both. And the Celtics free throw attempt differential, one thing to work on. Their opponents average about 2 more free throw attempts per game.
Right. Fortunately for the Celtics, though, they might not take a ton of free throws, but they shot an excellent percentage. So that gap in free throws made significantly smaller because of their quality shooting.
The Hawks leading by 3. Feeds to Jackson. There's a good screen. Pass to Pettit. Here's Cheeks. World peace with a screen on Harper. Cheeks kicks to Len. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Kev, the broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Jackson. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 15 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
World peace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
Well, you know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Atlanta screen. Cheeks the pass to Pettit. Outside Jackson. Outside world peace. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Over Marshall. It's deflected. Here's Rice. Guarded by Len. Rice kicks to Williams. Kempa screen on world peace. To the wing on the left. Kept alive by Boston. The second effort, and Kemp puts it in. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Outside world peace. To the left side wing. Here's Pettit. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
The screen from Kemp. Williams dishes to Rice. The Celtics working the ball around now. They set the pick. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Harper, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Hawks, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Hawks. Miller comes in for Steven Jackson. The Celtics also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Marshall. Kobe is subbed in for Harper. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
That's his first personal foul.
Cheeks the pass to world peace. Here's Cheeks. Dishes it to Chamberlain. Atlanta gets it back in a new 24. Pettit, good.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the glass, because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Kemp kicks to Williams. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Marshall, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pettit. Got a hand on it. Outside Williams. Outside Kobe. And there's the feed to Kemp. 6 to shoot. Over Chamberlain. Here's Kobe. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Pettit. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The second effort, but they recover it. And it's Miller in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Miller's got 5.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
Kemp kicks to Marshall. Pick by Williams. They set the pick. Rice dishes to Kemp. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Chamberlain. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kemp. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Cheeks kicks to World Peace. Here's Pettit. Outside for World Peace. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Williams against Cheeks. And here's Bryant for 3. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
World Peace on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. World Peace has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Shots good by Rice. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Cheeks. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Great open look there. And it's 8 points for Meta World Peace.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter. Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Smith checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Williams. Ryan against Miller. Chamberlain with the block. Thomas. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside World Peace. The pass to Pettit, and it's Miller in the corner. Clock at 6. Pass to Pettit. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Pettit's got 6 here in this quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Westbrook kicks to Chamberlain. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Bryant in the post, covered by Miller, and Bryant gets it to go.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Inside. Here's Pettit. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Pettit's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Smith kicks to Thomas. At the top of the key, Marshall. Again, the Celtics good for 2. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Chamberlain. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Chamberlain got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Thomas a screen. Smith outside. Wide open. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Kemp.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Chamberlain, the pass to World Peace. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. 10 points for Meta World Peace.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Chamberlain with the block. They retain possession.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Outside Westbrook. Miller kicks to Chamberlain. Over Kemp. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
We
Show.
so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half and looking very much like... And that will wrap up our...
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got Chamberlain. Cheeks is out there with Miller. Then there's World Peace, and it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Cheeks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the dish to Chamberlain. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And if there's one thing the Hawks have hung their hats on, it's been their defense.
Very disciplined across the board. They take charges, they protect the paint, they do a great job with their communication. And even though they get their share of blocks and steals, I think they do a great job of avoiding those cheap fouls.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Kemp and stolen by Chamberlain. Miller with a wide open look. Rebounded by the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Rice. Rebound by the Hawks. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Buries the long-range jumper. Cheeks has got 5 points so far. Cheeks against Williams. Bryant passes to Rice. Over World Peace. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Rice. Atlanta's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe against Miller. And it's Boston with another.
Well, he just creates enough separation to get a quality look from the mid-range.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Chamberlain kicks to Miller. A 3-ball. Bryant with the rebound.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
I think, Kev, you look at the Celtics offense, not a lot of points in the paint or free throw attempts. They're very perimeter oriented.
Hawks passing it around. Passes to Cheeks. Here's Pettit, defended by Bryant. Here's World Peace. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. And Doris, if you're Brad Stevens and the Celtics, is that a focus, trying to get more going in the paint?
Well, I think they're going to play to their strengths, and right now that's probably shooting. But one thing they could look to be a little bit more aggressive with is their transition opportunities, because that could give them high percentage looks.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Miller against Williams. He dishes it to Ilgauskas. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Down low. And Chamberlain gets it to go. Chamberlain got 15.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Chamberlain with a screen on Kobe. There's Miller with the three. Rebound Boston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shoots from the baseline. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kobe.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run. Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Rice dishes to Williams. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Williams tries a three. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And I was impressed with how comfortable they looked in that environment, made the most of their possessions.
They were extremely efficient, Greg. They ran their offense well and took good high percentage shots.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's sent back by Kobe. To the inside. Stolen. Miller against Williams, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Kevin Love's checked in for Atlanta. Paul George comes in for Meta World Peace. And the Celtics also making a change. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
George passes to Love. Miller kicks to Chamberlain. Over Kemp. Atlanta again missing. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Williams, that's for 2. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got his first basket.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Chamberlain with a screen on Thomas. Here's Cheeks, poked away. Chamberlain with the basket.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
Williams against Miller. Williams dishes to Rice. The screen from Kemp. Williams passes to Kemp. And Bryant kicks to Thomas. Here's the screen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for the Hawks.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Cheeks kicks to George. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, after an up and down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
Cheeks kicks to Chamberlain. Over Kemp. It's hauled in by Thomas. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Bryant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the Hawks in the last couple seasons with some roster turnover, established veterans departing, and now with Millsap leaving, they have embraced a complete rebuild.
Steven Jackson checked in for Atlanta. Westbrook comes in for Cheeks. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Boston. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ryan against Jackson. Outside, Kobe. He kicks it to Kemp. Over Chamberlain. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And the Hawks traded Howard and lost Paul Millsap in short time. So the rebuild, it would appear, is on for Atlanta.
And it seems like they feel good with how they've approached it. You know, you got to commit to turning things over and starting anew. And the Hawks have taken the first steps to building towards the future.
Westbrook, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And if there's one weakness for the Celtics, it's rebounding. Last season, Doris, one of the 5 worst teams by rebound rate.
Right. They're not worried about their offensive rebound rate, Kev. They want to get back in transition. But to me, it's the second chance points for their opponents where they need to be better.
The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Cheeks checked in for the Hawks. Kicks to Jackson. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Fires from 14. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Chamberlain got 19 points.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Almost unguardable, you could say, Greg. Skilled at holding the ball so high, defenders can't get to it.
Kemp against Love. The pass to Cheeks. It's a pick by Love. Cheeks kicks to Jackson. Pass to Cheeks. It's stolen by Bryant. For the tie. Atlanta with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Kobe with the steal. And now Kobe running the floor. Got
that athlete.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Love against Kemp. Just 5 on the clock. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Abdul-Jabbar, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and he's good on the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Kemp screen on Jackson. Again, the miss by Bryant.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
In the corner, George with it. Atlanta again, missing.
If he were shooting a bit better tonight, they'd be much further ahead in the scoreboard.
Kobe kicks to Williams. Back to Bryant. For the lead. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from Bryant hits it from 3-point range. Kobe's got 11 in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Outside Jackson. From deep, George. Kemp's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kobe, that's good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Chamberlain a screen, taken away by Williams. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. 4 seconds left, and Bryant slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, we're doing so many good things on.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Boston leading by 3 on the court for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Kobe. Then there's Sean Kemp. Then there's Wells. And it's Rice in at the 3.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
They set the pick. Chamberlain a screen. Big Cat, he's checked in for Wells. Here's Cheeks. Pass to Pettit. Knocked away. Kemp with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And that one falls for Williams.
2 shots. Under 6.
And both free throws good for Williams. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Cheeks. To the middle. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 4th assist in this one.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Kemp screen on Cheeks. Tries it from the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
And there's the 3-second violation. Celtics leading by 4. Williams with the ball. Here's Rice. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Cheeks kicks to Chamberlain. Miller, that's for 2. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Webster. Back to Bryant. Here's Rice. Shoots from the elbow. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Bryant against Cheeks. Feeds it to Chamberlain. Miller dishes to World Peace. Chamberlain. Rebound by Williams.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Kobe gets the bucket.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Chamberlain a screen. Cheeks the pass to Pettit. There's Miller with the 3. Good on the triple. Miller's got 10 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Rice kicks to Williams. Bryant is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Kemp. Shot off the pick. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 8. World Peace the pass to Cheeks. Here's Pettit. Outside World Peace. Chamberlain a screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. 15 points for Meta World Peace.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'd say that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williams kicks to Webster. And here's Bryant for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Kobe's got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Cheeks kicks to Chamberlain. Miller outside. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 6th assist on the night.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Kemp dishes to Rice. Stolen by World Peace. One-on-one fast break. Here's Cheeks. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Yes, intercepted the ball in stride. Turnovers like this are devastating to the opposition.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Atlanta on D. Williams kicks to Rice.
And World Peace, known for his defense, amazing at completely locking down whoever he's on thanks to that size, strength, and quickness.
Williams against Cheeks. Outside Williams. The screen from Kemp. 4 on the shot clock. Williams, that's good.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
The Hawks trail by 4. Chamberlain a screen. Miller outside. The offensive rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Boston's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
Well, he just works so diligently inside, and the numbers back that up.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
That free throw good from Miller. Celtics leading by 3. The screen from Kemp. Bryant is doubled. 13 feet away. And there's Sean Kemp on the assist from Kobe. Kobe's got his third assist on the night. Cheeks the pass to Chamberlain. Dishes to World Peace. Chamberlain a screen. Passes it to Pettit. Over Kemp. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Pettit missing.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot. Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Here's World Peace. And Boston with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Kemp kicks to Williams for 3. Kobe. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Miller outside. Rebound by Webster.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Kemp with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Kemp kicks to Rice. Miller against Williams. And good, he nails it. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 7. Here's Cheeks. The pass to Pettit. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kemp's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Williams kicks to Kemp. The feed now to Webster. Here's Kobe. Tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Webster. The Hawks trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Miller outside. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Chamberlain with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Miller outside. Atlanta gets it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside Kemp. Back to Williams. Kobe kicks to Webster. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Pass to Pettit. Hit the tip. Rebound by Webster. Boston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Bryant dishes to Webster. Count it. Good. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
World Peace, the pass to Pettit. Over Kemp. And it's Pettit missing.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he is not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Such a clutch move. Could be the deciding factor in how this one plays out.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller, the pass to Cheeks. To the left wing. Here's Pettit, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
But the defense was draped all over him, but he went to the fadeaway and drilled it.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Cheeks. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Chamberlain a screen. Cheeks kicks to world peace. No good on the three. Williams against Cheeks.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Shooting for Boston, Williams.
Gets the first. That will put them up by 9. And Williams drops them both.
Oh, yeah, he knows what those free throws mean, right? That takes away any chance of a last-minute comeback.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a time.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled